My name is Kirsten and welcome to my craft podcast. This is the first episode, so pardon me if it's really weird, and also pardon me for looking at the screen, not at the camera, because those are two different things. I will learn eventually. Possibly at one point I'll probably have to put a post-it note over the screen to stop looking there, but we'll see. I'm going to try and keep editing to a very minimum, at least in the beginning, until I get a little bit more comfortable with it, but we'll see. My crafts that I do are crocheting, cross-stitch, embroidery, jewelry making, hopefully knitting in the future. I'm still very beginner. We'll see how far I get as these podcasts progress. I used to work at Michael's craft store. I stopped about 2 months ago when I moved back home. I used to live in Vancouver for 9 months, and now I'm living in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. I do have two works in progress to show you, and then I will show you my yarn haul that I did throughout the entire month. It's hot, but it's fun. It makes me happy. Yarn makes me happy. Craft supplies make me happy. When I was younger, and still a thing now, it'll be the thing to get me like a Michael's gift card for my birthday, and then or Christmas, and then I will start a whole new craft. So when I worked at Michael's, I like to think I was a little bit of a craft connoisseur, that I could tell you what you needed for what craft, or to help you get started on a craft. I was quite good at what I did, I think. Yes. Water break, because I can talk a mile a minute, very fast, very soft, so we'll see if this does good. Hopefully it does, because I am liking the angle, I'm liking everything. Water break. Okay, so I'll show you my works in progress first. I have the cutest little project bags. So I have this little Hufflepuff one. This is from Crochet 1 Knit 2. Yes. I will leave her link down, her Etsy link down in the description bar. So in this one, I am working on the summer crochet, or the crochet summer bandana cowl that I'm hoping to hack the pattern a little bit and make into a shawl. But I am using, oh, it's blown out, the cutest little peachy yarn. It is from this brand, and it's called the Tahiti color, or the Tahiti line of yarn, and this one is in, words are escaping, I think it was called Peach Ocean. So this is what I have so far. I'll need to block it once it's completed, but it's so cute. We're just getting into the blue now, and it's so cute. Kind of looks like underwear, but yes, I'm very excited for this. I am going to our Maker Life conference in July, and it's at Calgary, so it's really close to home. So hopefully I can have this finished and wear it at our Maker Life. And then I also have the cutest little bee. If I'm going too quickly, let me know in the comments. I will slow down, breathe, give everything a chance to be seen. But yes, this is in her little sock sack, or cake basket. I can't remember what it's called. I'll leave links in the bottom bar. Put my pattern back in there. And so my other project, which you will learn that I do like 18 projects and they just keep circulating. So each podcast should hopefully be a little different. I don't know my schedule, if I'm going to do one every week, one every 2 weeks, one every month. We will see. in my kitchen sink bag is this book bag. It's so pretty. I got this for Christmas from my mama. I have the Warlock shawl by, I can't remember her name. I will leave it in the description bar with a link to like Ravelry and everything like that. But this is the shawl so far. It is so pretty. And I am using Yarn Bee Fair Isle from Hobby Lobby that I got when I was in LA in November of 2017. So this yarn has had like a little shelf life. But I am loving this so far. I mean, of course I'm doing a very heavy shawl in April, but it'll be very cute. Actually, that looks kind of cute. So that is, those are both my work in progresses. Progress. Words are hard when you're nervous. Yeah, sorry if you can hear everything going on. My window's open. Siblings exist. So those are my works in progress. I have many going at one time because I get bored with one and then I'll move on to another, start it, go like 3/4 of the way or a third, and be like, let's do something new. So now we can do the yarn haul, which is the best part. Okay, so this is not all from one purchase because oh my gosh, if it was, I have a very sporadic brain. So brain fart. So in March, you can see the kind of the box there. I subscribed to Knit Crate. And then I canceled it. Because it's $40 Canadian, which, while you're not working, is a little... But I might subscribe again. I probably will subscribe again because I really like it. So they had a deal that you could get a mystery crate with your regular crate. All you had to do was pay for the regular crate. So I did it. So here I have the box. I took the yarn out because I went yarn shopping today, and I used that yarn for project shopping. So in the first box, which was the box that you paid for technically, it had this yarn. How pretty is that? So I saw this yarn when Toni of TLYarnCrafts did her knit crate unboxing. It made me want to get the knit crate. So I went on the website and I'm like, oh, okay, sold. So I have this. And then the box also came with this little bag that says, make something today. I think this is very cute. So that was the first one, and each one comes with a little pattern book. So it has for knitting and crocheting. So like that's the crochet pattern. Ooh, glare. How pretty is that? And then the knit has a couple patterns. So it has like the hat. It's very hard to show. But that was March's knit crate, and the little extra goodies that come with it. And then I got the mystery one, and in the mystery it had these two skeins. I believe this was, yeah, their artisan and artisan sock box from November of 2018. These are like, at first I'm like, oh, so on them, but then I'm like, oh, they're so pretty. I am really liking muted colors and more neutrally instead of pops of color. So those are these two. Ooh, you can see how lighting changes everything. So those were the two knit crates that I got. Now I can finally recycle the boxes because I had those for like a month now, almost. Oh, I should show you what I'm wearing, because you know, brains work and everything like that. So I am wearing the Katie shawl that my mom knit for me. Gave her the yarn, but she knit it for me. Well, the yarn was mine. I let her use it to knit me one. This is the Katie shawl by the Cozy Up Knits girls. They do a YouTube knitting podcast, as well as they create their own patterns, which I think is pretty cool. I will have everything of theirs linked down in the description box, as well as everything else I mentioned if I can find the links for it, because I'm going to darn well try. This is my mom's office. When I moved to Vancouver, she turned it into an office / yarn cave, which I think is pretty cool. It's very light and airy, so I thought it would be the perfect spot to film videos other than the dark basement that I live in. Yes, so now we'll go on to the local yarn shops. So around me in Edmonton, there are 3 technically. One is just in Stony Plains plus. So there are 3 yarn stores around me in Edmonton. One is a little bit further out. It's in Spruce Grove or Stony Plain. Can't remember which. I'll put a little thing here confirming which one it's in. So there's that one, and then there's the Fiber Nook, and then there is River City Yarns. I actually went to Fiber Nook and River City Yarns today. We didn't want to make the whole journey up to Spruce Stony, but that one we do like every 1 to 2 months. But yes. Oh, I will show you this first. So I went it was my birthday this month, April 10th, and I'm like, let's buy some yarn. So I had a little pre-birthday yarn buy. I purchased this yarn. It is called Tiptoe, and it is by Allison Barnes, and she's an Edmonton indie dyer, which is really, really cool. So it's just this light yellow and gray. And it's so cute. It's so simple too. I'm like, do I just make socks with it? Do I make shawls? I don't know what to do. So right now it's just gonna sit because I wanted it, so I bought it. Which is the case of most yarns. So that's not, I mean, I did purchase this, but I purchased it last year at the Fiber Frolic, which is coming up again May 25th. I will leave the information for that below. But it's this whole big yarn conference festival thing, which is really cool. I lost a ball. Oh no. Oh, okay. It is still off the bed. Okay. I will start with those, I think, since they're already out. So we went to the Fiber Nook today, and I went with this little guy looking for friends to make a flat iron shawl by Toni of TLYarnCrafts. So I bought these 2 today, and they go perfectly. I'm so excited. Like, when I got it, I'm like, oh, is this gonna be a one skein kind of project? But there you go. So these little guys are gonna be a flat iron shawl. Hopefully I'll get that done before July, because then I can wear it to our microlife to meet Toni with. Have little fangirl moments. Well, I'll put that over there too. And then what else should I buy? I got a lot of stuff. I'm really liking, I've already caked it up, but I bought a little Koigu skein, and the colors are coming out really. But yes, I bought a little Koigu skein. I like those. And then I bought a Madeline Tosh unicorn tail. They're so cute. I have been liking, wanting to make socks. There is a sock pattern by Vicki Brown, which I'm working on. The heel is trumping me. So if you know how to crochet and you're like a little advanced more than I am, if you've done the, I think it's called the Madeline sock pattern, and you have gotten to the heel, you can do the heel. Help me, please. But I've been buying sock yarn like crazy. So when we went to Joe's Yarn Crafts one day, I'm like, I'm gonna buy some yarn. So I have this gray tonal with a piece of my hair cashmere sock yarn. I am so happy. But I bought this, and then I bought these two minis for heels and toes and cuff. I don't know, oopsies. I don't know which one's gonna be which just yet, but I think I might do all three and have a nice little sock set. But that is what I bought from Joe's Yarn Crafts. And then a while ago, everything's all over the place because I can't remember which came first. The yarn or the cake. Just kidding. But I bought this Allegria, and I think it's called Dragon. But oh, when I saw it for the first time, I'm like, oh, I need it. Oh, I also bought this little sparkles mini, and it's so cute. And then today, again, purchasing those little yellow dudes, we went to River City Yarns, which I haven't been to in like 2 years. I bought this lovely, lovely, lovely skein of yarn from Ancient Arts, and it is their Aries colorway. It is so pretty. Like, I turned around and I saw it, I'm like, oh, I need it. And I didn't see it until right before we were gonna leave. And then it also has this little stitch marker. So that's all I have to show you today. So thank you so much for watching my craft podcast. I will leave all my links in the description. I am made by Kirsten almost everywhere that I can be, other than Facebook, which is Little Wonders Crafts, which was my old usernames for everything. I will hopefully have a new video for you within the next few weeks, hopefully. But we'll see you all then. Bye! Now we can do the yarn haul part. So this is not all one you suck! Can you tell I like the shade of yellow?